The year 2021 was a tumultuous one for the Islamic Republic of Iran. The local currency, the rial, crashed to historic lows amid stifling U.S. sanctions, leading to widespread unrest. A shadow war with Israel on land and at sea. Cyber attacks which crippled the country's train system and gas stations. Violent protests over water shortages. And a leadership pinning it all on foreign enemies.
The enemy will try and use any tool against the revolution, the nation, the people's interests. Therefore, we must be careful not to make the enemy believe that these can be used to their advantage.
And like many places across the globe, Iran recorded sky-high numbers of COVID deaths.
This is just one of the morgues in Mashhad Hospital. And as you can see, there's a tsunami of death.
But perhaps the main issue shaping Iran's relationship with the world this year was its newly accelerated nuclear program.
Concerns have been expressed in Europe and the United States that we in Iran are starting to enrich to 60%. For some people, that means we can enrich to 90% in one go. Let's assume that we do enrich to 90%. It's purely a mistake on your part to imagine that we're paving the way to a nuclear bomb.
That was the previous president. In August, he was replaced by a hardline cleric after Iran's election body barred many reformist candidates from running. In his inauguration speech, Ibrahim Raisi, who is seen as a potential successor to Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, vowed that Iran would never bow to Western pressure.
Sanctions against the nation of Iran must be lifted. We will support any diplomatic plans that will realise this goal. The policy of pressure and sanctions will not make the nation of Iran to back down from following up on its legal rights.
Later, amid plans to resume nuclear talks in Vienna, Raisi supposedly doubled down, saying Iran would return to the table only if the talks lead to the removal of, quote, all oppressive sanctions. That, of course, hasn't happened, at least not yet. And as nuclear talks appear to have stalled and talks of military action against Tehran resurfacing, the year 2022 could hold in store new challenges to Iran's leadership as its internal support appears to be waning.